We are reviewing the following product. The Märklin SBB EB35 steam locomotive, more commonly known as a Habersack. It has article number 3791. The locomotive arrives in a standard Märklin box. The manual and other documents are found in the back of the box. As usual, the manual is short and in several languages. On the top of the plastic casing there is a small bag with additional details. From experience, I don't mind these as they tend to fall off when driving on a layout. On first glance, the locomotive looks good. There are a lot of small details and the printing is easily readable. The locomotive feels heavy, so it should have good traction. The only downside is that you cannot see through the driver cab. The prototype is a Swiss steam locomotive of type EB35. For American it would be a 262. The name Habersack means oats bag. The nickname came as the locomotive carried its own food and didn't need a tender. The 34 locomotives of this type were introduced in 1911 and run until the end of steam age in 1965. 2 locomotives were kept and still running museum trains. The road number 5815 is not one of them, as the locomotive was scrapped in 1965. At this place, a big shout out to Westfold Modelljernbane Import, who has been supporting this channel since the beginning. WMJD is a friendly model railroad shop run by modelers for modelers. Located in the Port District of Drammen, WMJD offers a wide range of models and accessories. If you are visiting Norway, check it out and have a chat with the locals. So now it's time to put it on the layout. We put it on our programming track until the FX decoder is read out. The manual says that the locomotive should only run on a digital system made by Märklin. This is a kind of bullshit Märklin should stop doing and just refer to which standard and voltage are supported. By writing it that way, it could be argued that the warranty is voided just by using it with another system, like in our case. It sounds like, if you use our product with anything else than our product, then it will burn down and your house will burn down and your family will die in the fire. Best way to make sure that your customer won't go looking somewhere else. So, the locomotive is equipped with 2 Telex automatic couplers. Each can be controlled independently. There is also an automatic coupling program with sound. We tested the Telex couplers with different kind of couplers. It worked well with Märklin cars and Märklin short couplers. It also works with old Relex couplers as well as the universal NEM bow coupler. It doesn't work with the Rocco universal coupler. You can run with cars, but you won't be able to decouple them. The coupler is completely silent. Note, if the coupler of the car isn't properly aligned, it will not couple at all. So you need to check that. Overall, we are quite positively surprised by the coupler. What we were not so positively surprised about is the noise level of the motor. When running at full speed, the noise of the motor will overpower the loudspeaker. A quick check in the manual shows that the model uses an old brush drum collector motor. For a new model in this price range, we would have expected something more modern. Also, the sound is unbalanced. The running noise is way too loud compared to the whistle. Probably this can be adjusted in the settings, but it should be right out of the box. It looks like it is more or less a rehash of the previous model 3731 with a new decoder, sound and telex couplers. Decoder also offers World of Operation mode, but it's only available if you are using a CS2 or 3. So we could not test this and it's not a feature we need on a full automatic layout. The last thing we did was to measure the speed. We measured a scaled piece of more than 100 km per hour. The prototype was maximal 75 km per hour. The measurement was done with cars and on a 2.5% incline. We deemed it was set too high. The NEM 680 standard specifies max 30% with full load. We tuned down the value afterwards. So, what is our conclusion? I would say, meh. The locomotive looks good, it will be a fine addition to our layout where we can have a museum train with coupling operation at the end station. But the loud motor and unbalanced sound are a bit of a bummer, especially since the RRP is €429. We had to pay nearly 5,000 NOK due to bad exchange rate. Also, the model was announced in early 2023 and we ordered it in last spring with a delivery date in October, exactly for Trainerhund Expo 2023. The date was pushed back a couple of times and we finally arrived in May 2024. Considering the model is not a new construction, this is quite weak. Probably they wanted to get pre-orders to see if people are interested. I'm not against this practice as long as it's communicated that way. So that's for today. If you want to see more product reviews in the future, go watch some more videos or get a channel membership.